Good time zone, everyone, and welcome to Hollywood Animal, a simulator in which you run your own film studio in Hollywood. Hollywood Animal covers a large part of the 20th century and portrays many features of the film industry and society as a whole, among them manifestations of discrimination, intolerance, and various forms of violence. We believe that to ignore and suppress these matters, no matter how terrible and unfair they may seem, would be to pretend that they never existed. So, if you ever played This Is the Police, this is made by the same studio. So there's gonna be a lot of uh uh realism in this, right? Intolerance, intolerance and discrimination towards people of color, actresses, unfair wages. What if you know the dark side of Hollywood, expect a lot of that here, in this game. And I applaud these developers for not trying to sweep it under the rug, because was part of Hollywood's history. Hollywood wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. It was a very terrifying, and it is still a terrifying place to work in. Um uh and Again, I applaud the developers for not uh you know, for not trying to hide the stuffs that happen in Hollywood. But anywho, let us begin. I saw this game on my Facebook as an advertisement. Um and I was very curious to see how this game was gonna play. So yeah, you run your own film studio in Hollywood, and much like if you know Hollywood's history, then expect to make some very intolerant, discriminating, violent choices, whatever it takes to get to the top, uh in Hollywood. Wow, the soundtrack is actually, wow, very beautiful, very beautiful main menu. I wonder, can you character create, or I mean, not character create, simulate. I'm assuming in the full game you probably don't have this option. New Year 1929. The hedonism of the 20s gives way to the Great Depression. Okay, I thought it was gonna continue. The advent of talkies heralds the golden age of Hollywood, and life gives way to cinema. Film companies fiercely compete for market and influence. The strong devour the weak. Yeah, that is right. That is right. If you're not afraid to get your hands dirty and do all the things, then you purchase a bankrupt studio to build a new business on its ruins. Is this voice acted, or? Oh, that's really cool. You know what? We're gonna keep it like that. That is very cool. Movies are not only made by actors and directors. Your film studio also employs people who quietly keep the machinery behind the scenes. What are their names? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, here's the. Okay. Along with the studio grounds, you also receive the footage from an unfinished movie. Filming was completed, but it was never edited. You'll need to complete the picture. What is this movie? Oh, oh, that's a Wild West and oh. Man, come on, can I pick both? God damn it. I would say let's pick. You know what? As much as I like Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that, I also do like the Western uh television shows and movies. I need to really get into like really watching them. So let's no, you know what? You know, let's do a with the action adventure. Oh, so I guess this is what your studio will be known for. Or okay, so let's do. Yeah, let's do a detective flick. Messenger of Death. Don't tell me I have to type. Oh, thank God. Okay. Messenger of Death. One gloomy morning, 7 Quentin bounty prisoners stunned the guards, snuck into a warehouse, and escaped the prison hidden in a truck. Most of the fugitives were serving for theft and assault, but one of them was a true menace. So it had Prego because it was the antagonist. It's a serial killer. Okay. Okay. That person's name is Nick Crow, but the papers all call him the courier. He brought flowers to young women and then killed them. After 5 murders, the police captured the courier on a lucky break, but they were never able to determine his motives. The maniac's first victim was his own fiancée, but the choice of the rest of the girls seemed random. The very next day after the escape, the courier had already returned to his old ways. Dressed like a messenger, he delivered flowers to young Rita Peterson, then stabbed her to death. Bill Zenman, Rita's fiancé, returned from work that evening to find his beloved dead upon the floor as his own desperate screams echoed through the neighborhood. Okay. Can we type up the... Oh. Bill had little faith in the local police, so he hired a private investigator, Harry Burroughs. Harry was a young man, but he had sharp wits and a keen mind, enough to solve dozens of difficult cases, and even earned him the reputation of a genius. Rita and I had just gotten engaged. Bill Zenman offered helplessly as Harry examined the crime scene. The police had already taken the body, but the bouquet of roses still remained on the living room floor. Compliments of the courier. Love this. Love this. So supporting characters. Sidekick, of course. Every detective flick needs a sidekick. Harry looked around the house and talked to the neighbors, but he couldn't catch a lead. He decided to contact Kathy Wells, a journalist who covered the courier murders in detail. Kathy came right away, carrying a hefty file. She got right to the point. After the previous murders, I talked to Crow's friends and learned about a cheap old shack he acquired long ago. It's past the city limits, heading north. I told the police about the place when they arrested Crow 2 years ago, but they just brushed me off. They figured the case was already closed. Okay. Search for the killer. Harry and Kathy hit the road, and soon enough, they found the right house. It was broken down. It was a broken down hut, obviously unsuitable to live in. But our heroes then saw a man in front of the house, locking the door. As Harry's car approached, the stranger took off running towards the woods. Harry drew his gun and left the car, but the man was already gone. We scared him off. Let's have a look inside. With that, Harry kicked the door down. The shack was practically empty. A carved wooden box drew Harry and Kathy's attention. Inside were 6 diamond rings. 6 diamond rings. Trophies. Rita Pearson was recently engaged. The courier was engaged to his first victim. What about the rest of the girls? Harry asked. Kathy flipped through the documents in her folder. Interesting. All the victims were soon getting married. Harry and Kathy trawled recent newspapers looking for engagement announcements. Two couples surfaced. Rita and Bill, a tragedy already familiar to us, and also a certain Sandy Wick and her fiance Tom. Harry and Kathy visited Sandy, who was happy to speak of yesterday's strange visitor, yet some messenger came with a bouquet of roses. No card, no note, just a bouquet. I decided it must be some kind of mistake, and then I didn't take the flowers. The messenger just apologized and left. Interesting. So why did he leave? Harry immediately had a plan. He and Kathy hired a photographer and posed as an engaged couple. They made sure to capture Harry's rented yellow brick house. To capture Harry's random brick house, the only one in the area. They advertised their engagement in the newspaper, morning edition, and paid an extra $10 to have the photo printed besides the article. At noon the next day, there was a knock on the door. Kathy opened it, and there stood Nick Crow. The courier smiled nervously in the doorway with a bouquet of roses. This is from a secret admirer. Kathy feigned delight, took the bouquet, and ran to put it in the vase, leaving the door wide open. The courier stepped into the house, pulled out his knife, raised it, and then felt a pistol at his temple. Harry's pistol. The courier grew wild. You don't understand. 2 years ago, I was supposed to marry my dear Rachel, when suddenly she starts receiving anonymous bouquets. I became jealous, but she just laughed and accepted all the flowers, no matter how many or how secret they might be. 1 week later, I caught her in some jerk's car. All these animals are the same. First, they say it's only flowers, and then they break your heart. They deserve to be punished. The courier wouldn't be delivering any more flowers this time. He was sentenced to the electric chair. Harry added another win to his list of cases, and Kathy wrote a book about the courier. She called it Messenger of Death. That's really cool. I love that. That would be a short mini detective series I would totally see. This shows movie commercial appeal. The higher it is, the more easily a film will generate. Okay. This shows the movie's commercial appeal. The higher it is, the more easily a film will succeed with the general audience. So if it's a 7.9, it will do good, I believe, right? I mean, yeah. I mean that's like a high C. But if you round up to 9, then it would be an 8. But yeah. This shows the movie artistic appeal. The higher it is, the more recognition it can expect from the sophisticated audience. Okay, so so while this is a good detective flip, you also have to appeal to the 1% of people that may not be interested in it. Like, what captures the attention? Okay. A film's commercial and artistic appeal may change after each stage of development. The film Messenger of Death received these ratings after the work on the script was complete. Screenwriter Maurice Fox loves to write detective stories, thanks to his experiment and talent. The investigator turned out to be suspenseful and intriguing. The story's elements came together to form a coherent whole. So it still got good reviews then, because he is a detective writer. Okay, nice. Oh wait. Okay. Wow. After pre-production, the rating rose higher. Casting famous actors. After pre-production, the film's ratings rose even higher. Casting famous actors is the surest way to boost commercial and artistic appeal, but other factors also influence the ratings, including quality scenery and modern equipment. After the production phase, the film's commercial appeal declined. The lead actor became seriouser. He couldn't fight and looked too thin. However, the film's artistic appeal tried to make up for his lack of physique with the subtlety of his acting. Production problems were reflected in the lengthened schedule. Unfortunately, the actor passed away after finishing the work on the film. Aww. I like this like an option. That's not many, interesting. This is how much money the studio has spent on the picture. This is the final budget as work on the film is not yet complete. Okay. This is how creators of messengers imagine their potential audience. When you start shooting your own pictures, you'll identify your own audiences. Messenger Death is a subtle psychological thriller with a dark atmosphere and engaging dialogue. The film's audience are adult men and women, people who enjoy a serious tone and an intricate plot. So this appeals to the adult audience and not to children. So okay. Wow, that is a lot. And we're 15 minutes into this too. Time to send the footage to post-production to complete the film. Okay. Dude, I hope I don't have to edit, like, minigame the damn thing, you know? Assign employees to handle editing and scoring. At present, the studio's personnel are not the most qualified, but over time, their skills will grow. Okay, so let's do an editor. Oh, wow. Oh, so they have quirks, so this person's an alcoholic and this person's a racist. Oh, Jesus. Despite people... wow. Lee Woods, yeah, let's do... We also need to decide who will develop the film and record the music and sound effects. Outside, the contractors are always ready to help with this. Medium. I'm gonna do low quality, goddammit. I mean, yeah, I understand we may not have that option all the damn time, but come on now. You planned out post-production until you assign a department head, you won't be able to get things moving, so we need a department head then. To hire new employees, first appoint an HR director. Okay, let's appoint an HR director then. That's this guy. Wallace Miller, seniority 1 year. Oh, but this person has more experience though. Now, let's get somebody who has like higher loyalty. Hire post-production head, okay. Yeah. Let's hire Earl Larson. Post-production has begun. Here you can see how far along the project is and how quickly it is progressing. Okay. I was just like, distribution apartment? Okay, Joe. Finally, maintenance. Ray Warren. Alright, there we go. Alright, so everything is done here. Oh, that's really cool. I love the... It's time to start working on a new movie. First, build a department for developing scripts. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, I hope I'm not starting out with, like... start construction! Interesting. So I can't build in here, so I have to build like somewhere like right here then. Well, let's put it like, let's try to put everything together. Let's be a little smarter this time around. You can speed up. Yeah, I know. I played these kind of games before. Oh, and the roads are automatic. Love that. Love that. Okay, now we wait. Now we wait. Okay, what's this? Alright, I got divorced a couple of years ago, and I figured I was out of chances until I met Gilda. We spent our time together, all our time together. We can't get enough of each other. It's always like that at the beginning, but we've been together now. We're like a joke to each other. I feel guilty even mentioning it, but when Gilda visits me at work, I absolutely cannot concentrate. She enraptures me. Yesterday, I learned I nearly made a mistake in the paperwork that could have cost us a lot of money. Please do me a favor, help me fight this addiction. Let's introduce some kind of access control so Gilda can't just walk into my office. Yes, my heart will be broken like any drug addict, but I hate to hurt your business and ruin my career. Oh, okay then. Wow, okay, this guy really loves his job, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Addiction is a thing. Love the music. Oh, more importantly, music's really chill. Holy crap. Love the music. Well, I mean, we can't really do anything until... Okay, hello. Construction, the script part is going according to plan so far, but there's a small snag. According to the architect's vision, a large red leaf maple should be the center of the contractors found a suitable tree in the reserve on the border between Ontario and Minnesota and already agreed on a price and transportation, but the inspector who issues the permit is playing coy. He says he cannot say how long the people would take. Maybe a week, maybe a month or two. You know as well as I do. Sometimes you need to grease the gears. 200 cash and the tree will be on the road tonight. I don't want all parts to interrupt this one. What do you think? Okay, let's hope he chokes on his table scraps. Fucking hell. Okay. When an issue needs to be resolved quickly and discreetly, the funds in the studio bank account can be useless. When an issue needs to be resolved quickly and discreetly, the funds in the studio's bank account can be useless. When the situation gets tricky, cash is king. So under the table. Okay. Okay, I see. Can we zoom in on the thing? Nice. Script department is done. It's at 50%, but hey, you know. Let's hire. Whoa, what's this? What's the upgraded bonus for? Okay, let's just do that guy then. Oh no. Oh no. You're talking to a content creator that doesn't watch a whole lot of films these days. Fuck. Oh, this is personal stuff though, right? So this better be like your personal favorite and not just like, oh, but these genres don't sell well in Hollywood type of thing. Cause goddamn, I will be a little bit annoyed. Like, wait a minute. This is what are the names? Okay, cool. We can work on a new script. Select the department building. Okay. The department worked up several ideas for their first script. Okay, let's see what you got. Choose an idea any idea you like, and the screenwriter will develop it into a full screenplay. Okay, so let's look at the choices, right? So it's an action movie taking place in a modern American city, and you're a cop. Adventure, fantasy kingdom, and you're a daring adventurer. Action, fantasy kingdom, but you are hopelessly romantic. So there's 2 action flicks, 1 adventure film, but you have the two films here taking place in this, but there's only differences here. I'm gonna say a daring adventure right now. Oh, they have their okay. Gambler. Oh wow, I have a lazy person with historical flicks. Oh no. Oh no. Thank God it wasn't the racist. Holy shit. But boy, if it was with the racist, yeah, that's a little gonna exit out. Continue to develop your film studio is key to your success. Pick an upgrade for the department. Okay. Yep, here's the perk trees. No matter who is working in your script department, no one knows better than what the film needs to be said. With this upgrade, you can write your own story. It take a while. Department heads will, in time, learn to speed up the process, so it's wise to hold on to your experienced employees. Well, yeah, I mean, you want experienced people. Hello? You don't want new people, your writers, right? All right, yeah, let's do this because goddamn, we're Jesus. God damn it. The dropped a bit. Don't be upset. You did everything you could. Your studio still has low level. Yeah, because obviously we're not really. Of course, experience went up then. Oh man, that was almost a level up. Select the poster. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, let's do this one. So what's that? What's this? The release calendar displays all the films being shown across America for the foreseeable future. Yeah, the competition, right? Printing film copies. Series previous owners already chosen the release date for this film. You'll choose the release date of the next film yourself. You don't just own a studio, but a whole network of 91 cinemas. You can run your films in your cinemas for free, but that's not going to be enough to reach a wider audience. You'll have to rent other theaters if you want solid box office receipts. Okay, so basically what this is telling us is you have a free avenue with no expenses, but you won't have a larger audience. Okay. The studio's previous owners already arranged this and paid the film's rental costs. In the first week, the film is scheduled to be shown 7,185 times. Some 3,185 of these screenings will take place in your cinemas, leaving 4,000 screenings across other cinemas next time. You'll have to plan for this and pay the rental costs yourself. Okay, the screenings and rentals are scheduled out 4 weeks from release. Once they expire, you can extend your rentals if you think the film can still make a profit. Okay, so you can extend the stay in theater if the film is still making profit. They'll start printing the film tomorrow and will be finished and ready for distribution in 5 weeks. Distribution goes all out at once when they finish printing. Printing speeds and costs vary by contractor. The studio's previous owners already paid to have this film printed. Okay, so is that it? Are we good? Oh, it's it. Typically, a film begins promotions a few weeks before the premiere, so the advertising has time to gain momentum. The studio's previous owners already arranged the advertising campaign, but in the future, you'll decide everything yourself. Okay. The film is being promoted by an advertising agency. It's time to tell them the audience they should target. The studios have already paid the agency for royalty. The studio's previous owners already paid the agency for the promotion of 3 films. After that, you'll have to arrange the advertising yourself. Yeah, this is not a that's not a family friendly film. Audience will soon be watching your film. Good luck. It's gonna suck. Oh, come on. Can I now, please? What's this? Oh, this is, the level up thing. Oh, that's cool. That's the skill tree for each of the buildings. That's really, really cool. All right. You asked. Oh, hello. Wow, that's a lot of. Hey, I'm not saying that every game needs voice acting, but man, that's a lot of dialogue. You asked me, Mr. Death is a surefire hit, a farewell film by a younger star. The story has soul, but it will all go to waste unless it's released at the right moment. The studio's film owners were mindful of these things. They scheduled production very carefully and choose a good window for releasing the film right when the public would be hungry and there was practically no competition. But when the old studio closes its doors, those parasites from Margin's Pictures decided Messenger Dev would never see the light of day. I don't know who was pulling the strings, but they convinced all the theater owners to give them our slots. The film the Marginis are releasing instead doesn't even have a title yet, but you know what kind of slop they serve the audience. Probably something like Yesterday's Fart or Wet Armpits. Oh, ouch. Truth is on outside. We have the documents, blah blah blah. We let them know there's a deal and we get our slots back. No, we keep. No, fight the power. Fuck you, asshole. I'm here to advance your interest and solve problems in the various and unconventional ways. God damn. I'm not gonna let some fucking studio tell me, parent company say, oh, you can't do that here. Fuck you. Fuck your nut. Speaking of which, what is it? Production department and pre-production department and a production department, I guess. Okay, so you can't build it in the sphere of influence, which is kind of odd to say the least. I think the sphere of influence is a little weird to say the least, but I guess I kind of understand why they. No, let's try to put everything together. Yeah, damn it. This is only in the demo, so. Oh my god, this is a little weird. This is a little weird. Okay, is that, yeah, let's try to save money here. I'm assuming there's gonna be like a thing where it's like, oh yeah, it's a lot easier for us to... Okay, I guess there's nothing else to do except to wait. Okay, what is this? What are we encountering? I borrowed a little money from some people. They seemed like good guys. They had honest eyes. I'm a great judge of people, but now some annoying jerk is following me around everywhere demanding I pay off the debt. I returned the whole amount today, but I need a little time to recoup. You know what they say, you might be strong, but the cards are always stronger. That's all nonsense, by the way. I'll show the cards who's boss. Let me... Okay, there's a grammatical error here. So, can you let me go for a couple months while I shut this short mess out? You are a producer. I mean, we don't even have the... Oh, the producer? Yes. We don't have anything going on right now because all this is being built right now. And like the studio lot's already being built, so there's like no point in like, you know, handpick actors and directors, select sets, tech, and more. Henry Patterson. Actors. These actors remained at the studio after exchanging over their names: Jane Fisher, Sarah Fred, Russell Simmons. Okay, actors: David Roboslewski, 67, Peter Harris, David Gutman. Directors Anthony Campbell, Lewis Matthews. Can we tear down a building during? Oh my god. The legendary Lydia Global is back in the saddle nearly. Yeah, honey, I know you're expecting me to start a new film right away. Getting used to talking is taking a longer than I expect. You gotta understand, a bird that used to fly in the clouds can't just dive down to the bottom of the ocean without a little preparation first. I'm doing speech exercises with masters of the stage, stretching out my vocal cords, drinking 8 cocktails, getting that velvety voice in the morning, so you can already notice the difference. That's right, honey, so please, I'm begging you. I'm gonna give you 3 more months. Okay, I'll give you 3 more months. Alright. Make movies. Again, this is all just... Jane Fisher. I heard that it's coming out of retirement, or what I actually heard was that she never retired out. She just went out to work on her voice so she could steal even more roles from us. It's too much hope that the greedy bitch did finally retire. Holy shit. Wow, they really captured the Hollywood lifestyle very well. There's got to be an ounce of justice in this business. Oh, no. So, the messenger of death. No! I have to add the tagline? Is there like a preset shit, I'm not good at this. Fuck. Let's see. I would say something on the lines of... Oh my god, what the fuck? I have to figure this shit out. This is, this is gonna sound so fucking stupid. Never No, that's a spoiler though. Fuck, I hate this. Oh my god. Wait, is the tagline really important? Oh my god, is the tagline really important? I really hope the developers watch this and get to this, and they get to this part. I really hope they answer this question, because I wonder if the tagline is very, very important. I was gonna say that too. Fuck. Messenger of death. Messenger of death. Oh, I don't know. This is not a romance film. Shit. Oh, yeah. Think on its pause right here, too. I would say, if it's a detective flick and you have a title like that, Messenger of Death, I would say... Last words a bit. Oh my god. I don't know. Tagline. Fuck. Damn, Messenger of Death? The premiere, Messenger of Death. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do something so... No, that's a... added tagline. My god, do I have to do the research on what a fucking tagline is? I'm gonna have to do a research on what a fucking tagline is. Oh no. Movie tagline. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there a fucking tagline generator? Bitch, there better be a fucking tagline generator. Oh my god. This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, it shows examples. Okay, so okay, those are just examples. Okay, so no, that's some like a it has to be a very good. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, I'm curious. What did people do for like? Okay, hold on. I'm very curious. I'm very curious because I can never figure out a good. Oh no, this is a movie title. Oh my god. Do I yeah, like obviously the title's not important, but I can guarantee you it kinda kinda is almost. Okay, so a Joe Duvall, a messenger of death. So the tagline of this film is no, that's a romantic messenger of death. Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta pause this. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta think on this. All right. I think I got it. I think I got it. Love. This is the best tagline. They need to have a random generator like a random generator like a random generated option next to it. Love is often misunderstood. That's the best I could come up with for a detective thriller. That's the best I could come up with. But yeah, no, they need to have this game that if it no the tagline feature needs to have a random generated option because man, brainstorm from one is a bitch. The keynote Mark rating system ventures on his reviews of David Premiere if you're sure of this kind of film, but people aren't appreciating it. But people aren't appreciating that you may have learned the wrong audience to the theaters. So I'm assuming it did well because we got the right attraction. Ooh, 5 stars. Okay, Mr. Death. Nice. Okay. Okay, so... sequels? Wow. Um... Okay then. Okay, wow. Alright. For the sake of this first impression, we're gonna stop here because there's a lot of stuff to there's a lot of stuff that the game has already given us to give a conclusion for this first impression. This first impression is really fun. I will say though that's my only issue. My only two issues is the sphere of influence where you're building buildings. I think that needs to be removed. Um, and then the tagline thing should have a random generated text that you can cycle through because trying to figure it out yourself is a pain in the ass, especially if it's a genre that you're either if it's a genre that you're not familiar with, or it's a genre that you are familiar with but you can't think of anything good, because I'm assuming you can like the tagline, you can change, you have like a movie title option, and I think the movie title option is gonna also attract the audience and stuff. But yeah, anywho, yeah, those are my only complaints. But so far, it's awesome, it's amazing, it's intriguing. Um, and yeah, much like what it said at the beginning of the when you start the game really does a good job at capturing the the dark side of Hollywood, right? I mean, we had that moment with that famous actress, and one of the actresses were like, "Oh my God, why can't she just why can't this old bitch just retire already?" I was like, "God damn!" And there's also quirks, and also negative quirks like racism and gambling and alcoholism. Like, wow, they really did not put out the punches on this one. But if you enjoy a management simulator type game, um then by all means, I definitely do recommend this one. I do, it might be a game that I might cover on stream. But anywho, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We also have other first impressions, let's plays, Twitch VODs, of my past and present escapades on twitch.tv/Indiana Minotaur, and also the YouTube shorts and a podcast, because I have a podcast. And I will catch you all on the next first impressions video. Bye bye.